Football League on EA Sports. And tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Vikings and the reigning AFC champs on Monday night.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. It's Young off play action. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the first play of the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now here's a throw that's complete. 7 yards the pickup there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And Young's throw there incomplete. This defense for the Vikings very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the Young season.
It was an absolutely dominating shutdown performance for them because they shut down the run, they shut down the pass. I think at one point the question was whether or not they could actually hold them to negative yardage for the entire game. That's how well they played. I don't know if those numbers can carry over to this one, but they do expect to play at a high level.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
That's a letdown defensively because they had him stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. They'll try again, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one fielded at the 5. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And he's got room. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Let's go, let's go.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
The numbers on the ground for Lynch a week ago. 10 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that he actually caught the football, worked so hard to get his feet down inbounds, tried to do the toe tap. My dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really?
Yeah, that he is.
What about that? What about young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross.
It didn't carry over.
No, it stopped right there.
Off the bootleg, Burton. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Off the bootleg, Burton. He finds his man, complete. That's Johnston. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, Burton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a give, left side, it's Portis. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Always got some breathing room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big play there. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Young, that's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. On 3rd down, Streets breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Young looks to throw on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On the toss, this is Clinton Portis. And bulldozing his way through. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Back to throw. Burton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Minnesota. They'll run for it with Lynch. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Extra point up and through. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Young. This one complete to Ingram. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Young on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd down and 3. Now here's Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were. And so possession will remain with Indy. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Now Young. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Off the bootleg, Burton. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. On 1st and 10, Burton. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on 1st down, Burton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
The final shot before break, Burton. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Now, this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll run again with Lynch. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Lynch. A gain of 3, 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 85 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And some room to work. Able to slither by. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Ouch, could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way, like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, it's Johnston. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Off the bootleg, Burton. Getting this around Tree out of the backfield. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. On 2nd down, it's Johnston. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. They'll keep it on the ground. Johnston. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. Burton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running right, Portis. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. Here is Young. Able to shake him off. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. They start the drive with Lynch. Lynch busting free. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. He'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 83 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They find some open field here. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there out of the running game.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10. Here's a give to Lynch. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They hand it off to Portis. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Now we'll look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. They'll break the huddle, come up on second and 8 at the 27-yard line. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Young on third down. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll run on first down. Lynch, room here to run. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 153 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the handoff, Lynch. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Going to give this time to the tailback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Johnston. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Off the bootleg, Burton. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes on the...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the Vikings are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well,